Hi everyone, this is Thomas Gebert with VGN Logic. The purpose of VGN Logic is to explain why your opinions are wrong and our opinions are right, based on science and logic. Today we'll be explaining why the Tomb Raider series is a better series than the Prince of Persia series. The first rule of logic we are going to employ is the standard logical law of irony, wherein if we prove one thing, we therefore prove the opposite as well. Don't question it! Take a wild guess to who disliked Tomb Raider the most. That's right, feminazis. And I think everyone agrees that feminazis are evil. And what's the logical opposite of a feminazi? That's right, any sane person. So therefore, if you are a sane person, you should like Tomb Raider. The feminazis, on the other hand, had no problem with Prince of Persia. Therefore, using that same logic, we can prove that if you're sane, you probably dislike Prince of Persia. I'd also like to employ a new form of logic that I've developed over the years that I call mammarian theory. This theory states that the quality of the game is directly proportional to how large the breasts of the main protagonist are. In the case of Prince of Persia, his boobs are roughly the same size as mine, and that is to say basically non-existent. Lara's, on the other hand, are roughly the size of basketballs, and it seems kinda obvious who wins that contest. The last line of logic I'd like to employ is professionally called Samuel Colt's gun theory. Honestly, who do you think would win in a fight? A person with two pistols or a person with the sword? I'll tell you who'd win. The pistol dude, because he'd walk more than 3 feet away and shoot the person in the head. The prince doesn't really have guns, he has a big old sword. Lara always has 2 pistols on her. And yeah, the prince can travel through time, and even if Lara shot him in the head, he'd heal, but he has a very finite amount of times he can do that. Lara will just keep shooting. She'd win. After all this, it's plain to see that Tomb Raider is a superior series. You should immediately sell your PS2 game with a slightly homoerotic picture of a prince and get yourself the superior game.